Okay, alrighty then. Hello to you, brothers and sisters. Welcome to my videos. My YouTube crazy down the rabbit hole videos in which I act cringy on purpose because it's a method to my madness. And I do tons of research, but of course, I try to keep it simple so everyone won't get confused with the technicalities. And of course, but of course, if you don't know me, please ask questions before you make an ass of yourself. Okay, I may look like an ass, but I'm no fool. I may sound like a fool, but I am no jackass. Okay, there we go. We got that. So, if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, you put it down below. And of course, I want you guys to understand that I know I'm part of the patriarch, and of course, I'm not a part of the matriarch, but of course, you already know, guys, you can take advantage of the matriarch if you're smart enough. That's the whole agenda of being the patriarch, to take advantage of everything logically, correct? Okay. But of course, if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, you put it down below. As I always talk about unique topics, and there are a lot of people who don't like to talk about the topics, who don't like talking about the topics I like to talk about because they're controversial. I just try to get to the point with it and not just be hardcore about it. Some people don't like my answer, okay? And I do live streams and I do English classes, especially with my Bangladeshi friends and associates. And I do a whole lot of tons of other things too, which I cannot say because it's top secret. You're just gonna have to look at more of my videos, dog. Do you understand? No, you know what? Let me stop. Um, what is this video going to be about? What is this video going to be about, y'all guys? Okay. Let's see. This is therapeutic to me. Okay, you can take it as satire or not. It doesn't really motherfucking matter. It doesn't matter what you believe. Okay, don't give a fuck. All right, now this video is going to be about what does it mean when women bat their eyes? Like, oh, that's a good ass conversation. Yes, yeah, I just make up shit off the top of my head. I could do this all fucking day, right, man? Right? When I talk about lots of times I talk about women a lot because I don't have anger for women, but I'm just trying to tell you that the core problem of the world is mainly women, and I narrowed it down. And it's really not women. The next step before that is the aliens, different technologies, and different species, because you don't know about the other species. Okay, that's causing the mischief, or you want to call them demons. Okay, which is really not. Demon means dematerialized. Think about that word. Daemon means a demon within the mind. Okay. But other than that, what does it mean if a female, let's see. I talk about that because it seems to be more interesting. Sex is more popular than anything. If you keep talking about sex, you still get all of the views in the world. Everything is about sex. It's a magic spell. But when it comes to relationships, these are the things that I try to prevent guys from falling into the traps of the Lilith or the Sexologist or the Jezebel or the prostitute or the Harlem of women out there who despises the male gender. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little pattern here. I've learned. Let me give you some patterns. If a female, these are the things to avoid when women are basically unstable. These are unstable type of females. Either they're 50% not attracted to you, or they're just looking for a ticket out. Okay. Females I've encountered that tend to not be focused is those females who move their eyes a lot. They're thinking. When someone moves their eyes, I use psychology. Yes, I do. I also talk about dark psychology a lot of times. When a female can't focus forward, is either she's thinking about things, multiple things. She's too thinking, and if you don't know her too well, and she's moving her eyes too much, she's not really attracted to you. Okay, it could mean that she's fucking shy, but you got to watch her movements if she's shy. So that's a whole new ball game together. Okay, but to me, when a female doesn't know me, I automatically take that she has too much on her mind already. I don't care if she's shy or not. If she's shy, she won't move them too much. It depends on the increments of how often they move. Okay, so if she moves in her eyes like downwards in the way, like okay, like away from your eyes, it could mean she's attracted to you. But think about it. What she's thinking about. Why can't she look at you more? Okay, and then look away sometimes. Okay, because she could think what she wants, but you got to put one plus one together, like a plus, and figure that out yourself. There's many emotional things depending on the female. Okay, I just feel that I feel uncomfortable when the female does that. If a female could show me her body, then she could look me directly in my face. Okay, right? Because females have the tendency always wanting to look in the man's eyes. Okay, they always tell me that. I like to look a man in the eyes when we're fucking. Okay, I'm like, because you're trying to brainwash him. You're trying to give him a hypnotic stare or some shit like that. But that's not the case. Okay, so I don't even believe in none of that shit. I just feel that if she moving her eyes, shy or not shy, she's got too much shit on the brain. And if she uses her eyes more sporadically all over the place, like up, down, left, right, in different directions, there's too much thinking going on. And I don't consider that being shy. Okay, I don't consider that being shy because I talk to hundreds of women and the females tend to look me directly in my eyes when I'm talking to them. Okay, so I'm like the ones who's confident to look me in my eyes without being afraid is more. I feel more comfortable with them. Now, if females start moving her eyes all over the place or flirty eyes, like she's looking outward, spaced out somewhere. You got to get the cues in your head. You got to take that with a grain of salt. Like, yo, fuck it. Okay, I don't trust her. It's straight up off the bat. Women who wear tattoos, women who smoke. Okay, and I just made a video about people who smoke. They like sucking dick. I tell people, get that cigarette out of your mouth, man. It doesn't make you look cool, and it doesn't help you with your stress. There's other things to take rather than sticking a cigarette up your mouth. I know a couple people who like to smoke weed and shit. They use a form of escapism. You don't trust people who use forms of any form of escapism. People who are religious, you don't trust them. Most women don't follow religion. Okay, that's just common sense fact. Okay, a lot of charlatans out there use religions to get money. So we know that. Okay, they're the worst people in the world. Religious so-called people. I said no, they're not. No, no, no. Women are not supposed to be preaching on the pulpit. The Bible is a straight up patriarch. Okay, it doesn't cater to fucking women. But what else is there to say? When a female, you know what I also learned? I did that on the court one day. It's like, what are you doing? You suck it. You don't know what this is? You think I'm choking on a lollipop or some shit on a popsicle? You suck dick, okay? That's what it means when I do that. If I do that to you, okay. You don't. They usually don't say, What are you doing, man?" Okay, no, I say, "You sucking dick." He said, "Where I live at, there's a whole bunch of gay-bos and homos out here, okay? These motherfuckers be coming on the basketball court with fucking sandals and fucking flip-flops." I said, "You little kids, you little bastards. Come on the court with some sneakers. Jesus Christ, okay?" I'm like, Jesus, man. I'm like, that's where I live at. In New York, that shit never happened. That's too peaceful out here. Niggas are just turning into flower people and shit. They turning white. This one black dude, I thought he was gangster and shit. He coming on the court with a cigar and some flip flops. He looked like a tough dude. He looked like he can play ball and all that shit, but he couldn't play for shit. And until you talking smack and shit, I'm telling you, better shut the fuck up with your flip flop ass smoking cigar dick motherfucker. Okay, you better. He was a good looking guy. You could make fun of me. Okay, you look at my chrome dome head. Look at my egg head. Okay, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't even roast me. That was sad. I say, yeah, I didn't understand that. It depends on where you're at too. So be careful. Um, oh, that's another thing I want to say. You go to these other countries, they expose their bodies. That's what I wanted to say before I almost lost my train of thought. If you say show me some naked pictures, videos, and shit like that, because I got plenty of them motherfuckers, got plenty, and or they'll try to make up any stories like, okay, my father just died. They don't even know you for more than a month or nothing like that. My father just died. I just lost my phone. Anything asking you for any money or trying to pull any money, they're fraud. Straight up off the top. I remember this one female, she was like, "I just broke my phone and shit." I'm like, "What? So too bad." Too bad, bitch. Female showed me a naked body and said, "You told me to show." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Sexy." I said, "Sexy." Do you know what that sexy means? I show you a sexy body of my picture, my body. I didn't ask you to go down there and start rubbing your pussy inside of the shower or some shit. What the fuck is the problem, man? I didn't ask you to go rubbing and showing me all your goodies and shit too early. I'm like, I know you had sex. It looks nice, but I'm not running out there. I'm not a simp, okay? You've been fucking, okay? But that's all I wanted to say. I want to keep it under 10 minutes, guys, because it takes up a large amount of data. And I hope they don't delete none of my videos. This is all therapeutic to me. And y'all have a guys a goddamn nice day. Okay. If you have any questions, comments, or insults, you put it down below, and I'll answer it and make a video of it. Peace.